Hello, everyone, and welcome here to qualifying for the 34th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series season here at Indianapolis for qualifying, of course, qualifying for the Crown Royal 400, the return trip to Indy. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Top four, we start off with 5-minute raceway drivers qualifying, and top four will make the race. Hope you didn't hear that. Okay. Anyway, Bros, first one off. There's all 10 race lane drivers will be competing for those top four spots today. Yeah. Originally, we were gonna go to M&M's Super Speedway, but considering how the first race went earlier in the season, I ultimately decided that Indianapolis would probably be better off, considering last time M&M's only like 3 cars finished on the lead lap, and only 10 finished the race at all. So yeah, we're gonna go to Indy instead, which was quite an interesting race. Came down to the wire between Jake Hoover and Luke Rainey last time at Indy, and this race will be, since last time it was the Indy 500, this time it's the Crown Royal 400. So that is, it will be, I believe, like 7 or 8 laps off. Shorter. 7 or 8 laps shorter. I don't know if I can get the word there, as everyone's pulling off now. Yeah. Yeah, like, I think it's 8 laps shorter. This is 32 laps. It was 40 last time. I think that's 8 laps shorter. Big Rosas on the first lap time of 43.9. Yeah. Second race of the round of 8 in the chase. Yeah, it gets interesting. I think it's gonna get a little interesting. As yeah. Yeah, we're in this is the third to last race of the season. We're coming to the end of the season, which would mean which would mean, I believe the series would last just under 5 months. But yeah, so that's a lot longer than I actually thought, because it felt like I was flying through doing these twice a week. So I honestly thought I'd be done in 2 months, but I didn't calculate it I didn't calculate it completely. Yeah, Isaac Nichols on top of the board right now. Everyone's set down a lap time. It's Nichols, Perkowski, DJ Reed, and Jacob Rose. These two are drafting. Draft is something here at Indy. Yeah, it definitely is something. Kind of have to have it to get around people sometimes. Rob Evans, he jumps into the top 4. Evans has the, not counting Eric Powers, Evans has the least amount of starts out of any driver. He is part-time, so that doesn't help, and he's only made 2 races, I believe, and to add on that, he, both times he DNF'd, so that's not good for the 74 team, but hey, they're in the top 4, they might be able to get something done here in Indy. Maybe. But we're coming to the end of this, I believe. We're gonna hit overtime. Yep. Overtime. said yep before the thing went to overtime. That would have been funny if I got that wrong. Yeah, I lost 70s in the top 4. 71, 72, 74. I almost said 73. 64 isn't that far off. Surprised the 33 hasn't been able to get up there, as he's been drafting with Nichols for a bit, I believe. Might be able to get in there. Bukowski jumps top 4, was he? Darn, top 4. Speaking of Joey Hightower, he just made it in right there. That knocks Evans out. Excuse me. I'm gonna hiccups. Oh, that was it. Oh, your 4 cars make it into the Crown Royal 400. Moving into full field qualifying are Luke Bukowski, Isaac Nichols, Joey Hightower, and DJ Reed. Evans misses out by a thousandth. Fortunate. But yeah, those are 4 people that will make it in. And yeah, we're going to move on to full field qualifying and see who will get the pole here at Indy. Alright, so welcome back here to qualifying for the Crown Royal 400 at Indianapolis. Now, for full field qualifying to see who will get the pole here, the return trip to Indy. And as we wait for somebody to pull off. DJ Hanley looks like he will be the first one off. Last time we were at Indy, Luke Rainey. Here's our area, still on pit road right now. Probably gonna pull off pretty soon. He won last time, and I can't remember if he might have got the pole. Might have. As you know, he got eliminated last round in the chase. That was came as a surprise. So does 2 of his teammates, Jay Jefferson and Alexander Rowe. All of them pretty big surprises. Eric Monaco also was knocked out, but yeah, I've said that like 50 times at this point. Anyway, current points leader, I believe your current points leader right now is Jake Hoover, looking to make the final 4. Chaser did not win last race. Riley Spurley did. He's not even a full-time driver. Race lane driver, well, Tep's full-time. But yeah, no one locked into the final 4 yet. Of course, while we your 4 people currently in the cut area right now are Joshua Sim, Johnny Gardner, Keek Scott. Wait a minute. I think I got one wrong. I think it's Keek Scott, Joshua Sim, Quentin Moore, and Johnny Gardner. Maybe not Joshua Sim, I don't know. But I know it's at least Keek Scott and Quentin Moore in there, and I think Joshua Sim, Johnny Gardner might also be in there. Might be someone else, I don't know. But anyway, as I was saying, even though we have 4 people in the cutoff area, it's still not over for them. Definitely over for them, as not only do they have this race, they can make up ground in the next race, but it's really not by much. In fact, everyone is in less than a race away from each other in points. Like, no one's got a 40-point lead. Jake Hoover's only has 38 points, which is about only 20 over Keek Scott. So, which is at the bottom of the standings. So yeah, that's about half a field right there. But consider you lead a lot of laps, you can get there. But Keek Scott, you don't see him up front that often. And hey, he might be able to get something. Don's Tyco Racing. They won every race in the round of 12. Even though Keith Scott was not one of the winners, it was Brad Stover twice and Igor Barreto once. Anyway, yeah. Still, it's not over for anybody yet. Everybody above Keith Scott is only like 10 points off at most, I believe. Yeah, they're mostly all just 10 points off. What I'm saying is it's still very close. There's Clinton Moore, one of the people in the cut right now. I believe it's the highest on the cut. He's shown some pretty good performances the last couple races. Just didn't look out last race. And yeah, he can definitely still recover. Definitely, it's not over. It's not even over Keith Scott, like I said. Yeah, huge pack right here. Gina Ramos is at the top of the board. I saw Jacob Hoover up there earlier. But Junior Ramos, the last Powers Racing car. He is one of your chasers. Junior Ramos, the last Powers Racing car in the chase. Trying to get Powers Racing that championship even with Rowe and Rainey and Jefferson out. Roger Ray, he jumps to the top of the board. He was a chaser, got eliminated round 1. He's drafting off these guys. Keith Scott is in this group. Scott 13th fastest. You see Joshua Sim, he's back there. I think Joshua Sim. Joshua Sim's currently the lowest chaser right now, 35th. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a bit off the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Joshua Sims is the cutoff. He did not luck out last race. But yeah. Junior Ramos, he jumped back to the top right there. Drafting with his teammate and Julius Anderson. Teammate Luke Rainey. Rainey, a winner last time at Indy, like I said. But no longer going for the championship also. And Junior Ramos is your highest chaser because he is on the pole. You got Roger Ray behind him, and then TJ Hanley, John Gilbert, and your second highest chaser is Caleb Campbell in 5th. And after that, it's Keith Scott in 13th. And Gardner, a lot of them probably midfield. Gardner, Hoover, Smith, Moore. All of them seem to be bunched up right there. Joshua Sims still falling. Back to 39th now. That's not what that 18 team needs. Let's go on board with your current fastest car right now, Junior Ramos. Looking to make that final 4. And remember, if you get a win in this round, you're automatically locked in to the final championship 4. Yeah, qualifying is getting pretty close to ending here. Ramos still at the top order. Lyman, he was really far back. He jumped up to third. And we're seeing him pretty far back. He's top there now. Joshua Sims still 39th. $29.92. Junior Ramos only has the pole by 2 1,000ths too. Pretty close to the end here. Looks like Junior Ramos might be able to get the pole. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to beat that 42.9 before this ends. Up to getting the pole. I don't know if it's it's not too much. I don't think it's too much of an advantage, but you know, starting up front, you start up front, you can usually stay up front. And trying to do overtime. Starts now, and well, yeah, Junior Ramos looking to lock himself into the round up to the championship 4. But well, qualifying on pole isn't going to be enough though. He's just got to hold that position at the checkers tomorrow. Junior Ramos, he's going to get the pole. Indianapolis.
Drivers, to your cars.
Roger Ray qualifies second. Lyman third. Hanley fourth. Gilbert rounds out the top 5. Caleb Campbell, Jake Hoover, 2 chasers. Alexander Rowe, Luke Rainey, Luke Burkowski, 2 loops. Around the top 10. Looking back here, Joshua Sims going to roll off 41st. Definitely not what the 18 team needs, but maybe they can shuffle out and things might be able to work out. Well, yeah, it's going to be a crazy race tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for the Crown Royal 400 at Indianapolis. See you then.